Man, I saw a post from Devin Giles about scope creep. I felt that in my soul, man, because, man. So, check this out. So this is the vet. No engine. Engine's pulled out. Trans pulled out. Torque tube is right here. You can see the whole thing is pulled out. Cool. So, I'm like, cool. I'm on schedule. I was in the process of getting torque to rebuild. I had a plan for that. Had that supposed to be starting on the fuel system this week. Then next week I was supposed to be starting on the torque tube rebuild. And because the fuel system got going first, then the torque tube got to go in second. So then once I did that, torque tube, jack it back up, the rear would have been done. And stall was going in as well when the torque tube was built. Also just got more good news that my engine is on the verge of being completed. They re-sleeved the block. Shout out to Hal, by the way, Big Hal, man. He's doing a damn good job on my motor. Just got good news from him that pretty much a short block is re-sleeved, ready to be put back together, and they're going to rebuild the whole long block. So I got that good news. But because God loves to challenge me, and I appreciate him for challenging me, but my wife calls me early this week, tells me her car, which has had a lifted tick since we bought it, N52 life. So she calls me and says it has low oil pressure. So I'm like, okay, cool, bring it home. Let me see what's going on with it. So then getting home, it's throwing Vanos codes. I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe it's the cam sprockets. That's a common thing on these cars as they get older. Or it could be Vanos solenoids. So what I did was took the Vanos solenoids out, swapped them. At first it said Vanos intake, then I switched it over, went to Vanos exhaust. I'm like, okay, cool. Must be the Vanos. Gotta clean them or get some new ones. Order some new ones. They was on their way today. I was driving the car. It rolled fine. I noticed the tick was a little louder than it used to be. And so I got back in the driveway, revved it up. And guess what happened next? Engine locked up. So now I'm in the process of not only trying to rebuild the vet here, I'm also in the process of pulling this motor out this car too in the driveway. And as you can see, this is the problem. Engine sludged up to hell. Oh, and for the record, that sludge is not from me. That was from the previous owner neglecting it. I think not even the previous owner, because the previous owner was trying to fix it. The first owner, I guess, went like 30,000 miles on the oil change. It ain't from me. Like, just for the record, that is not from me. I change the oil on all my cars every 5,000 to 6,000 miles before it's synthetic. I don't play around like that. So what makes matters worse, the engine seized, so I can't spin the block. I think it's a bottom end issue, so I can't spin it. So I have to pull the motor. Good news is I was able to source me out a motor because N52s never die, so they're cheap. Bad news is I got 2 cars gonna have engines pulled out of. So I gotta push the vet back another month or 2 because not only I have the X3 to get going, I got another car I gotta finish up too that I'm selling. So yeah, talk about scope creep. I feel that shit.